Hello out there. Half-Life 2, Episode 1. Hello, Lenot. Lenot is asking, is it a good idea to start the game off? A game, not this game. A game Lenot is working on. To start a game off with 20 to 30 minutes of being a child. I think it can work. But as long as it's not too irritating to play as the child or too limiting to play as the child, you know, don't make them like be a baby for too long. It worked in Fallout 3. Have you played the Fallout 3 intro in a while? Maybe go back to that, check it out. Horizon Zero Dawn had that. That was fine. I don't remember that being too limiting. It was still a good way of being a tutorial. Playing a game like Half-Life on console isn't a good idea. Etunimi sukunimi. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah. I think that this game relies on aiming and precision a lot. Well, Half-Life 1 and 2 did. I don't think... This one is more about the gravity gun, so actually it has been pretty decent on console. Because I haven't had to aim very much, but it's all been the other kind of commands like jumping, crouching, sprinting that I find easier on a controller. Although I can't even remember what those commands were. What I mapped them to. Circle is crouch, I think. Got my Gordon Freeman glasses on. Well, they're not even close. Gordon Freeman turtle shell. If he could go back to Earth and live a normal life. It's funny, in Half-Life 1, you don't even think about, was the world outside Black Mesa facility any different than what we consider normal? I'm just going to start and restop the stream so I can put it on Facebook. Alright, this area. You know, we just assume in the first Half-Life, because you're just going down into this facility, that, oh, everything's normal down there, or outside. Even though Black Mesa's very not normal. So maybe the world was messed up. Half-Life 2 App 1. Put that for our Facebook stream. Yeah. Wonderful. If that ever connects. Let's see if I can remember all my commands here. Crouch. Jump. Let's just look at the things. Controls. Primary attack R2, secondary L2, pick up triangle, use flashlight R3, reload square, jump X. Man, the PS3 sticks out really far. Duck, circle, jump, sprint R1, 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 R1. L3 shoot, zoom, gravity gun L1. Okay, I always have the gravity gun on. The cutscene you showed me was well, I don't have a lot of experience with the other parts of your game, so, you know, didn't feel out of place because it was the only thing I saw. Nice and stuck in this area. God, it looks pretty good, eh? Probably would look a lot better on PC. Right. Power. So, they're giving you clues. They're showing you all this electrical crapping out sound. They're saying, there's probably no power. You're gonna want to fix that. Oh, Jesus Christ. Phone call. Phone call, baby. Let me turn that way down. How did my volume get up so loud? Scared the hell out of me. Alright. I need to get power into these little spots. Yeah. How do I get out of here? Pull things towards me, maybe? He's definitely going to leave a message, and he's going to say, give me a buzz. Just give me a buzz when you can. Triangle. Triangle. Veg can't mix YouTube and Twitch chat. Leonard's comments are visible only on the screen and a bit difficult to follow. Yeah. There was this thing that Restream was offering where it would put the YouTube chat in the Twitch and put the Twitch in the YouTube. But then, oh, there's power up here. I didn't even know that. Where's that even? Oh, look at them flying by. Just have to keep your eyes open, Gordon. Yeppa. Yummy. Satisfaction. Oh, look, that annoying sound is gone. There's a reward for you. Now what? Now I can go... but this is like some kind of a shield. Take one out, what happens? That goes down. Fire it back in. Ha 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 ha. I did it. That thing's working, right? It's twisting and it's... Oh, it's not plugged into that though. There's lots of dead guys, so we've already been in here. What else could we do? Oh, maybe I need to power that thing up. Yeah, so I used the Restream. They want you to kind of like do it online or something. But it was just really screwing me up. I could try it again to try to get, because that is a really nice feature. Well, you might want to go this way. I do like using a controller just for maneuvering around. It's a lot harder to aim. Alex, hey.
Gordon, you did it!
She's very expressive.
The containment system's back in place. It won't last forever, but at least we've bought a little time. While you were in there, I did some poking around in the control data. They were trying to start a chain reaction, all right, but destroying the Citadel is just a side effect. Since
Out of my way.
Brain's reactor, this is the only way they have to send a transmission packet back to wherever they came from. I can't tell what the packet contains, but it's important enough that they're willing to sacrifice the whole Citadel to send it off. We need to get it back to my dad and Dr. Kleiner at the outpost right away. I've been pulling down a copy. Whatever it is, I have a feeling it's bad news for all of us.
Bad news bears.
There's something else. It's Judith. Take a look.
I'm fairly sure I've pinned down the location of the project. It's hard to say how much of it might have survived intact, or whether there's anything remaining that could compromise our work, if it were discovered by the Combine. We'll need to take a close look at it, of course, but I should be able to give a better opinion within a few hours. If the site is where we think it is, then it should be no more than... I'm gonna cut this short. We may have been spotted.
Where the hell is she? She's in serious trouble. We need to get this and the transmission packet to my dad. He'll know what to do with it. The packet's done copying. I've got it right here. Now let's get the hell out of here. Uh-oh. I think they felt that. I've secured an exit elevator. It's this way.
Alex. I trust you. So, games that came out in 2006. Twilight Princess. Just Cause. Hitman Blood Money. Final Fantasy 12. Just shoved me over. Look at, she's so chill. I'm pretty sure that's bulletproof.
This lift will take us to a train platform. If we can hitch a ride, it should take us straight out of the city.
Call of Duty 3, Bully.
Hey, the gravity gun's back to normal. Well, it was nice while it lasted.
Yeah. Gears of War and Oblivion. All came out that year. I'm trying to think of like what the AI was like. This is probably the most impressive part of the game, Alex. No, the gravity gun's back to normal, so now we're just gonna have to probably start using some guns or throwing things at them again. Because when this thing was super powered, we were just ripping these guys apart. That's quite the load. This just looks like the last third of the movie Alien. Things breaking down, clack sounds going, darkness. What the fuck? Oh, I got these energy balls. I think. I have nothing. She's gotta protect me and we gotta run. What'd you put in the door? You're so smart, Alex. Good.
Bring that over here and I'll reach it.
Okay. Which one's which? Is the blue one bad? Jesus.
Here, bring it closer.
Cool. I like them. They look like soccer balls. But they're sort of cute. They make little cute chirping noises like birds. Oh. Yes. I am ready. Nice. This is nice. You can hide behind the bulletproof glass, but you can still get a pretty good view of it. Look at that guy. Oh my god, I hope he's dead before his legs got split like that. KCD, no.
Coast is clear.
So many games to play, Lena. It's hard to add a giant RPG like that on.
This is our train. Let's get
Let's
in.
bring this thing.
Come on, let's get in.
Where's the medical unit? Medical unit. Hey there, Lithuanian trick shooter. It says press triangle to hold and heal from a medical unit. Oh, there it is. Old school. Alright, in we go. It's kind of like dark zombie eyes.
Well, that was a nice clean getaway. I don't know what's in this copy we made, but they're not thrilled about us having it. You know, all things considered, we're not doing too... It's a stalker card.
Whoa.
God damn the Combine.
I get those guns.
This is what happens to you if you resist. Or if you're just in the wrong place at the wrong time. God, I hope you don't remember who you were. All right. Let's see where this train is headed.
Looks like there's guns here, Alex.
With any luck, we should be well out of the city before it's too late. Thank God we're not on foot.
Ugh.
Let's hope the worst is
Why would that be better than giving them their feet? That's so nice hearing them just sort of clang up against the walls.
Again. What's that?
There's packages.
Oh my God. Brace yourself.
Okay. On you. Oh my god, now we're in the dark? Oh, baby. There's an old alley.
Oh God, help.
How?
That's it. Keep pulling.
That was cool. I've never seen that in a game.
Give it a jolt with the gravity gun.
I don't think that's working. Maybe I'm not hitting it in the right spot. Oh my god, shut up. Give it a jolt with the gravity gun. What are you trying to do here, lady? Maybe she means the door? Oh, she means the door. Feels more like an action movie than the old Half-Life? Yeah, I'm like an action horror. Oh, come on, Alex. You wouldn't be fazed by that. That's triangle to comfort. Hey, want to see some shadow puppets? She just stays there. That was great. That was a nice... I mean, that's what you expect from the franchise, those really surprising set pieces that feel completely unique. And they set it up, and big payoff. Let's go.
Hold up a sec.
Hold up.
I gotta catch my breath.
Right, Stella just started watching TV, so maybe we'll see if that does the lag spikes.
Well, this might not be as easy as I thought. We're in the same boat as the other evacuees now. On foot to a train station. Let's head for the surface.
Right. You're gonna disable that? Demons or Dark Souls 2? I'm gonna check out some of the other spots in Demon Souls. Some of the other areas. I really don't like that maze. And see if it's still fun. And if not, move on to Dark Souls 2.
I hear turrets.
So, I don't know if it seems like it's the best way to go with Dark Souls 2 is, get that Scholars of the First Sin deal. How come the turret's not shooting them? I'm gonna blow this thing up. Scholar's the only one you can get in current gen? Well, I mean, I have a PlayStation 3. But it's probably worth getting that one. Maybe we can just jolt these things. Nope. How about with a brick? Nope.
They've been here so long, they're out of bullets.
Oh, cool. That's interesting. Haven't seen that. 720 through 30 frames per second. And what, the new one is 60? They changed the enemy placement? I mean, I'm not going to be streaming it at 1080 or 60. Son of a bitch, who's dropping grenades? Who's dropping grenades? Is that Alex? Long load back in. This is starting to feel more like Half-Life 2. The first half felt like Portal, which was interesting. Whoa, way back here. Gotta remember to quick save in this game.
Hold up a sec. I gotta catch my breath.
New ones, 1080, 60. Improved graphics, improved enemy placement, new bosses, DLC included.
Okay. Well, this might not be as easy as I thought. We're in the same boat as the other evacuees.
Hopper mines.
On foot to a train
Not
station.
grenades. Okay, we'll keep an eye out.
Let's head for the surface.
Okami came out in 2006. And Wii Sports. Big time for the industry. Oh, we're gonna save there. Look at this. They let you know what's going on.
Careful.
She hears turrets. You get a good look at it before you go in, but it's this kind of obscured look. Beautiful. Turrets, head crabs. Hello. Wow, I think I threw a box at me. Yeah, I'm still on the PlayStation. Sporky. How could you tell? Alright, watch out for hopper mines. Let's do a quick save. Oh, there they are. Oh, I walked right into them. I see. Blue. I don't want to blow Alex up. I don't know if she's invincible or not. So that's how my story ends. Didn't clean the toilet in time. They found me. I'll never find out. Do you think I have a gun, lady? I don't have a gun. Use mines against the zombies. Something in here. It's just a painting of a door.
I can't see a
Got
thing.
this bottle of piss.
Blind as a bat without that flashlight on. We need to get through that
Well
door.
then. You can just be in the dark. We need to get through that door.
Damn, it's got a powered lock. How are we gonna get this open? Let's see if we can find a power box.
I've got this suit thing.
I've heard stories about you and air ducts. Dr. Kleiner says whenever he locked himself out of his office, you and Barney used to compete to see who could get in fastest without using a key.
Right, yeah, me and Barney, we were best friends. In that little retcon. What if we're gonna run into some head crabs? That falling to your death? Cool, turn the flashlight on. Ooh, a ladder. How about that? Whoa, that was so fast. No. F you, head crab. Oh man, I'm a head crab with a flashlight? It's neat. What could be in here? I've never played Doom 3, but this is starting to feel like that. Use the power box. The power box. What are they, rats? Flashlight's unlimited use, too. Pretty interesting. This a power box? Looks like that's sort of bent, you know? Wish you could bring stuff up and out of it. Like, what's that, ammo? You forgot everything about this episode, eh? Oh, another flare. Can I just blast open this door? No, I don't have a gun yet. Alright, well, it still needs to be powered, right? Is that the switch? That's the door? Is that the power thing? Maybe I need to go somewhere else. Outside, maybe? What the hell? Oh, a gun. Cool. Alright. Get some of this. This might just be a little bonus stuff. Thank you. Grab a pistol from the cage. What was that game we were playing? We had to open up every single locker. Metal Gear Solid, you definitely got to do that. Oh, yeah. Cool. Don't want to waste this flashlight. Oh, this thing has a light on it. That's awesome. Alright. Oh, and then I can use the pistol to blow that off, eh? Maybe? Pop-on! Power?
Nice job. Hey, and you found a gun.
I sure did. More miniguns. Probably down here, I guess. Very dark. It's very dark out there, Alex. There's enemies coming. Here they come, Alex. Get ready. I think. There he is.
Keep your light on that zombie.
Okay. Yeah, she's got so many bullets. Oh, that was full of gas. Cool. That's fun, working together like that. Oh, yes. Oh, they reward you. Gordon just uses the pistol's ammo for the gravity gun. Just another thing to throw. How could you tell I was playing on the PlayStation? What's that? Oh. You want a bucket in the brain, guy? Yes. This is very Last of Us, eh? Dark. Are we jumping through here? Something. Here's something. Is this a way up? No. Dark tunnels, zombies. I think it felt like they were having so much fun with the portal section. And then they went.
Antlion's here? The Combine's defense field must have collapsed. Makes sense if it was powered by the Citadel.
And then they went, okay, we have to give them normal stuff. Normal Half-Life-y stuff. Wow. Well, Stell's watching TV and the internet's still going okay. Am I supposed to jump out of here or what? Make a platform?
Gotcha.
Very likable. Oh, there they are. You can just...
Keep your light on that zombie.
That's a deal. What do you got? A submachine gun? Submachine pistol? What the hell is that thing? No? Like her eye pupils go all black when you shine the light on it. Looks evil. Like when people turn into zombies. I wonder if they did that on purpose. You just assumed you were right.
Looks like we found a troop train.
Cool. Quick save, eh?
What the hell is that? A combine zombie. That's like a zombine, right? Zombine, get it? Okay.
They're really trying to push a lot of a personality out, eh? But I guess somebody has to talk. Gordon's not going to say anything.
Crap. Look out! It's got a grenade!
What a dummy. Poop train. Ink. The very classy Ink of the Dragon is here. Suicide Zomber. Whoa! There we go. When did Doom 3 come out? I'll just light my way with this flaming brill. Alex, do not get hit by this thing. Yeah? Oh. Oh my god, there's so many puppies in here. Right in the most exciting part. Run, Alex, run. Run, Alex, run. Ow. She said ow. Alex had to save you. Yeah.
Something's on me!
Fucking cool music, eh? That music was amazing. I thought it was like a big beast screaming, like a crate dragon. No, the kind. The trick Obi-Wan uses to trick the Sand People. That was amazing. And just when it happened, the two puppies came bursting in here, full of energy, wrestling around. It added to the chaotic mayhem. Wow, that was nuts. Alex? All of a sudden there's zombines. Suicide zombers. That was great. You're getting caught up in some things like cars. Look at you. Doesn't even have to be alive, and it still is a bit of a scare. Which way were we going again? I think this way. Look at... Oh, what was he? Oh, just one of those guys. I thought he was like a... like a nurse. Bit bright. Watch out, Alex. Watch out. I guess this is the way to go. A lot of dead people. Why am I walking so slowly? Yeah. tower? Of course. This is a regular Jill Valentine. I'm not wasting my bullets if you can handle it. Yeah, boy. Here, you just attack me, because I can dodge your attacks. She can only stand there and shoot. She's in Resident Evil 4 mode. What was this? Why did we turn this on? We just went in this room to turn... Get the hell out of the way. Guess we better keep his health, eh? Well, we follow the electricity line. See where it goes. Oh, wasn't there was a door that we could open, right? The keypad door where that nurse guy was. Who was actually just dressed like a citizen in jail. A Sige. Something squealing.
Systems engaged.
I hate these.
Yeah, me too. Don't we all? Nice one. Alright, Alex. Someone's screaming. This looks like the beginning of Firewatch. What? What am I getting hit by? Oh, holy lord. Well, this gravity gun works really well against them. Remember how terrifying they used to be? Alright, so you're going to take care of them, and I'm going to turn this wheel. Turn in. Come on, Alex. Hold up here into the bargain. There it goes. Sweet freedom. Would you like to turn the wheel?
How are we gonna cut off the airplane supply?
Oh, I know. Put something there. Put a car there. Boom. A boom. You saw a Twitch stream where a woman was pretending to be an AI. Like, just pretend like she was dressed up. She was dressed up as a robot.
Wouldn't have thought you could plug up the burrow that way.
Oh yeah, I watched Will Smith's YouTube channel the other day. I was switching YouTube accounts. So I realized in between switching, I wasn't signed in. That means I could just watch anything. And at that point, YouTube would like recommend things to my channel. You know, if you like watch a couple videos, all of a sudden you see a billion things like that on your YouTube. And yes, I just watched YouTube, Will Smith's YouTube channel. It's actually kind of good. He's a charming guy. So she was interacting with the chat. Not audience, cast. Oh, I see. Interacting with the cast and pretending to be an AI. That's cool that there's just brand new people using Twitch for basically anything. More like a TV show.
Shine your light on that barnacle.
Alright, Miss Unlimited Ammo. I just like smashing these guys with barrels. You can't kill them. Do those things eat those guys? Whoa, it's a big one. Oh, she got him just in time. It's like super Half-Life area. Nice. Oh, it tries to pick them up. And then it kills them. It like rips their head off, I guess. Whoa, she just kneed that guy. She was reading a conspiracy theory pamphlet? Okay. Something like, illogical. Why would humans believe in things that are not true? Not enough evidence. Not sufficient evidence for theory. Well, sometimes, Data, humans believe in illogical things. We'll have to remember that, Captain. Data, would you like to play? You know when Data would say something silly, and then they all kind of, then like, the smiley music of Next Generation plays, and they all kind of like, look at each other. Riker looks at Picard. They look over at Counselor Deanna trying to just... An idiot. She's such a terrible actress. I can't believe they cast her in Mass Effect. Like, I get the cachet. She's a Star Trek person. But she's not good at the actual acting part. But she can sense your feelings. She's an empath. Car wrecks in the game are real Soviet-era cars. You remember them from your childhood. This is a... My friend had a thing called a Lada Niva. It was a good off-roading car, and he put so many subs in it, like 8 or 10 sub speakers. Just pounded. That's all he cared about. Going off-roading and having pounding bass music. Now that's what he does. It's like custom audio and stuff. Custom car jobs. Rainbow Six Vegas also came out this year. The new Picard TV show? Yeah. I don't know why they feel like you're blind. So can you read this? Sector 17. How are you? Welcome back. Yeah, maybe it's better to just put first time rather than blind. Somebody actually criticized a playthrough for being blind in Metal Gear Solid 2 one because people were giving me advice. So that's not actually blind. But they actually did some spoilers in their comment, so if anyone clicks on the video and reads the comment right away, they'll be spoiled way faster. Ant lions, flip them over, flip them over. I get it. I get it. That'd be fun, yeah. A sensory game. They should do it with the Switch's Joy-Con VR. Have a blind game like that. I guess they kind of do. 1-2 switch, right? I don't think that took off at parties because it's too quiet. You're really struggling to hear it. People get bowling. But the vibration is really impressive. Oh, holy moly, moly moo. Here's a car. Here's a Russian car. In Russia, car plug hole. Flip him, she shoots him. Ain't that right? Where's another car? Why don't we just leave? You and me, let's just leave. Come on, into the vestibule. Wait a second. It just said fighting sounds. That means that captioning, subtitles, no captions, closed captions. Oh yeah, subtitles. Okay. Better save. Watch out! Watch out! These things feel way less powerful than they were before. Maybe they were such a pain in the ass to deal with. Let's just get the hell out of here. Okay, Alex? Screw these guys. Alex. Don't. Alex. Oh, you're gonna die. Alex. Don't make me waste my bullets, child. Can you get the hell up here, please? What do I need to push this car down there? I think that's what the game wants you to do. Plug the hole, Gordon. Plug the hole. Look, it'll land right there. Don't you see? Oh my god, piss off. Gordon, plug the hole. Need to plug the holes. Uh-huh. That's great. Uh-huh. There you go. Yeah. Okay, now let's go. Are there still someone getting through? Go up this ramp. With the crappy Soviet iron. Oh, there's another hole. Son of a bitch. Using all my flashlight power to run. I don't know how that works. How do I make this thing go up? There's a car. This looks pretty embedded. What is this, a puzzle? You need to get this thing open somehow? Not quite sure. Car. One more hole. That looks nice, eh? Car. Where's the last hole plug? Look at this guy. Frozen in a beautiful stance. Is this a car? I don't know what else I could put in there. Big racks. Oh, there's something up there. Maybe I could do. Some kind of wheel. Ho to the upper level. Where was that that wheel thing? Something here we need to do. Maybe. I thought I saw some kind of a... Oh, look at that. Get off of there, you freak. Yes, get higher. There it is. That probably opens the gate. I see. You have butterfingers. I wish I was eating a butterfinger. There's the car. There's the medical supplies. Yeah, the other one is over the sister. Still his mom's puppy's here. Barks a lot more. And it chases the cats around and barks. Whereas ours likes the cats. Alex, for the love of fucking God, you need to do something about these guys. Let's keep flying up here. Come on, Alex. You are fucking useless, Alex. Oh, maybe that's not even the thing I'm supposed to be doing. There we go. I guess that one up there you do when there are no ant lines. Maybe they have that specifically designed. Alright, where's that third hole? Right there. There you go. Just crush them. Antlions used to be my friends. They used to be my friends, my people. We went through a lot of great times. Do you remember Papa Freeman? Papa Gordon? Papa Gordon was gonna make it well. Remember? Sending you to your death all those times? We were fighting the good fight then. You and Papa Gordon. Full. Don't need it. Full. Look at her. She has the high ground.
That's better.
Exactly. Medical supplies. If I let go, is it gonna slam to the ground? I see. They don't want you to get the medical supplies while the antlions are still there. I want to make that very difficult. Mm-hmm. Oh, and this is the exit, too. Better quick save. Game's telling me to. Something terrible's about to happen, probably. Water, no thanks. Get my fucking way out. Puppy rejected. Alright, lots of water. Electricity and water.
You're lucky you've got that hazard suit. This water's nasty.
Nasty.
Got room for two in there?
Well, Alex. Didn't want to say anything. Tried to suck away his grenade and I just grabbed some crap. There's a lot of this stuff in gaming back then, eh? Like going in basements and tunnels, activating corridors and that kind of stuff. He's a fast one. Hey, get off my lady. Whoa. You gonna do something about that, Alex? Come on, Alex. I'm not wasting my bullets. Jeez. Nice tight space. I guess this is the way out. I feel like this is the way we came in. But I don't remember a door.
Please let there be a way to stop this.
Maybe there isn't. And the game ends. This looks like a spot for a boss battle. Big area, hard to light up. An elevator that might take a while to come down.
I don't believe him. An actual elevator. I would have settled for stairs.
Don't you see, Alex? This is a perfect place for us to fight something big. Oh, I see. What's this thing? Power? Is this a power thing? What'd you say? Follow the wire? Of pod. Yeah, I hear lots of screaming. The music's getting very claustrophobically loud.
Let's check out where that fucking wire leads. Light that thing up.
Don't tell me what to do. Oh, you mean this guy?
Awesome shot.
Well, he was very close. It's really annoying not being able to see. Music's very loud. Oh. She just laughs. Alright, let's follow the stupid sparking wire. The sparking wire. Heat goes up. This is very creepy. Sparking wire. I guess we need to get over that thing or just follow it. Maybe build a little platform. There's a lot of barrels. Ah, where did it land on? No, I even had it facing vertically.
Keep your light
On what? Oh, bad crap. It's like having the force. Damn, I had this barrel vertical. There we go, now it's vertical again. Am I supposed to get up there? Or just see that it goes there?
We've really got to talk to Dr. Kleiner about getting a new battery. for
That's
that
right, baby.
flashlight.
I wonder if people... Oh, I guess you can just shoot that with a pistol. People probably have like a very personal connection with Alex. So I wonder if they see someone else play. They go, that's my girlfriend. How dare you? We had a special connection. Nice kick. Why can't she be in Smash Brothers? Why isn't Gordon Freeman in Smash Brothers and have a gravity gun? Uh-huh. Look what I did. Oh, of course.
Something's on me.
Oof, you got me. You don't normally. Yep. Waiting for the flashlight. Ah. I sucked the grenade into me. I find that stuff faster to do on the controller than the keyboard. Like flip guns and grab stuff and throw it. Even though I failed there. All right. How far back are we? Oh no, we're not even in that room? What the fuck is with this game? What was this down here then? Was it just like a bonus area? Yes. Bonus. I didn't even see that when I came down here. Soup juice. Okay, Alex, now we go up the stairs. I'll jump over you. We won't think about how that looks in, if we were in third-person mode. Remember to save.
Ugh. You're lucky you've got that hazard suit. This water's nasty. You got room for 2 in there?
So they show you this guy behind the thing. Basically tell you it's going to be a lot of these guys. Oh, I thought we were protected. Way to go, Alex. You really shot that guy. A lot. What's going on here? What am I stuck on? Oof. That was horrible. I think I was stuck on her. He's just blocking me in. You dummy. Quick save. Alright, some stairs. Oh, we are so far back.
Please let there be a way to the surface.
Look, an elevator. Why wouldn't the game have auto-saved you right
I
here?
don't believe it. An actual elevator. I would have settled for stairs.
Good one, Alex. You're very funny.
You've got to be kidding.
No, I am not. Yes, quick save, quick save, quick save, quick save. Flare. Oh, nice. More stuff. Yeah, I think the one problem with the gravity gun is that it picks up small objects that you would never want to pick up, that are right next to really important objects you definitely want to pick up and use before you die. You know? I guess they did that to be more realistic, but it seems being kind of dumb.
Let's check out where that sparking wire leads.
Yeah, let's do that. First, I'm gonna get this medkit. I guess the cinder block is useful. Alright, we know there's a guy behind there. Let's throw this at him. Drop it then.
Keep your light on.
He's got his bomb. Oh, the music's quite loud. Keep your light on. Look at this, it's a box. Get the fuck out of here.
Yes. Hey, I hear the elevator.
Oh, it's gonna be full of aliens. Not yeah, they're aliens.
Oh, and here comes trouble.
Throw that med kit out there. Oh, great. Just in time for the flashlight to die. Whoa, cool music. Nice. Let's get in that elevator. Is it coming down? Watch out, he's got a grenade! Move! So I need to have these nice open areas. So Alex is gonna be totally getting in your way. Ah, what a waste of so much ammo. I don't know, but let's light this thing up, and then we can actually see what the hell's going on. Whoa. Ah. Move, Alex. Jeez, that's missing a lot of health. Where's that explosive barrel? Oh my god, there's so many. Yeah, that's what we want to do. We want to get into an elevator with these guys. Did they not come in? Fucking grenades. Denton man. Deus Ex? We tried on a day when I didn't have very much time, which was a really bad idea because that game takes a lot of time. So we just kind of went to the headquarters after the first mission, looked around, did that kind of thing, and then got to the start of the second mission. How far back am I? Yes, let's check it out. Shall we? He's got a grenade. I know. There we go. Turn this on. Quick save. Game told you to. Why don't you just... Did I go into the women's bathroom? Yeah, I did. How unprofessional. And then the boss mentions it too. And the boss did say, he mentioned that guy that we knocked out to take his stuff. Oh, run. This is pretty neat though, that they have you running around through all this crap in the dark. It doesn't matter. In the dark. How about he's on fire, so you have a look, okay? How about that? I think we're safe over here. Burn, burn, burn. Kablamo! Uh-oh, that didn't do any kablamoing. I need this explosive barrel. Oh yes. Come on around the corner. I think that they're trying to get through the gate. They don't see the fence. They can't pass through it or around it. Judson Joyce, better late than never. This is one of the best songs. That other one, when you're underneath in the the car park area, that was some pretty damn good music too. Oh, you think you get to play with the barrels? Self-destruction. Billy Spaley really went all the way with the excitement, if you know what I mean. Oh, yeah. She just shoved me out of the way. Oh, great. Left me here to die.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, I really doubt we're safe. Come on. You've been through Half-Life 2 and most of this episode. You know what's coming.
Oh my god.
That was cool.
I hope it's still light out.
You wish you were there, but work is work. Wow. The funny thing is, if you don't go to the women's bathroom, the woman named Shannon is rather friendly towards you for the rest of the game. Now she's going to be grouchy towards us. That's nice. I love Macho Man Randy Savage. You really didn't miss anything. We didn't get to do much.
Thank God, it's still dead.
And I was kind of distracted because I had to leave. And that's a game I want to play when I have a good chunk of time to play.
Oh God, no. No, it's locked.
She's defeated.
I can't believe
It
this.
says in the captioning.
Hey, up there! Hello? Can you let us out of here? Hello? They can't hear us, I guess.
Guess not. How do you open this thing? Well, you could do this, maybe. Denton Man, why don't you tell me Save a candy bar for the homeless kid. I actually got to that point. Yep. That worked. It's funny because the kid was starving. All I got is this candy bar. As if a kid wouldn't be so excited for a candy bar. I'm over here working just as hard as you, Alex. Even without a valve to turn? Exactly, yeah. It's just a gate. Puppies. Ours doesn't do that.
Looks like there used to be a crank that
Oh my
fit in
god,
here.
really?
I
Well,
wonder if
let's
it's
take
still
this
around
crank
somewhere.
and put it in. Oh, is this the gate you're talking about? You think we could get through that?
The handle's broken off. I wonder if it's still around someplace.
Yeah. I'm just gonna do this. Yeah, that was just a... That was a day when I had a bunch of, I had to go play Music Gig a little earlier and stuff, and a morning one. Why don't you tell me what day of the week is best for you? Because Day of Sex we're going to be doing a little bit more rarely. You tell me when's good. And I'll see if I can make it happen on that day. Denton man. Oh, look, would you look at that. So why didn't we just take the handle off of here?
That's it. See if the crank still works.
See if it's crank work.
Come on, Gordon, crank that
You had a
thing.
grab gun in real life to function like that. You could use it on the gate. Hand
Great.
grenades.
Okay, let's get to the train yard before the Citadel blows.
Exactly.
Finally, fresh shit. Oh my god. Striders really tore the hell out of this place.
We have all seen friends and family crushed by the Combine. Some of our neighbors have allowed themselves to be co-opted and
I've
purged
never
of their
been happier
humanity
to see
by
Dr.
the
Kleiner.
military machine. And those who resisted have met a most
I expect him to look down and go,
terrible
"Oh,
fate.
hello, Gordon. I'm almost done my speech."
Still, I cannot overstate how important it is that we retain our humanity. Only this will allow us to hold together as we must for their inevitable return, and what is certain to be unimaginable. And, oh yes, if you missed any part of this message, it will loop repeatedly until there is no point in looping it any longer. I apologize for any...
That's hilarious. It will loop repeatedly until there is no point for it to loop any further.
As you can imagine, we have had scarcely time to record, let alone rehearse. What's that, Eli? Oh, right. This has been Dr. Isaac Kleiner, formerly of Black Mesa, now simply a citizen, like all of you, of Earth. Let me just add to all those who can hear me now, as we struggle out of the shadow of our malefactors, welcome back to the light. Now, where did I put that calculator? Careful, Lamar. These lamps are quite hot. Is this on? Yes. Very well. I am not much of a public speaker, but I'll do my best. Fellow citizens, residents of City 17 and environs, by which I mean sentient residents, of course, human and otherwise, although I believe there is little need to explain recent developments to our Vortigaunt allies. At any rate, first, as a matter of great urgency, if you find yourself still in the confines of City 17...
Okay, so maybe we could do it like on a Friday. I do the same, I start at the same time every day. It's always this time. 10 a.m. Eastern. I'd like to do it on the Friday maybe? Or the Saturday?
They're looking for something. Probably us.
Probably us. That'd be tomorrow. Snipers. No, that's not working. Why is he not shooting me? Whoa, aiming sucks on this controller.
I was hoping we'd get a bit farther before they noticed us again.
Yeah, let's do it tomorrow. It's Thursday today, yeah. Boop, boop. Let me make sure we have a reminder, though. Remind me to play Deus Ex tomorrow morning at 8:30 a.m. Alright, it says play a Deus Ex. I'll probably remember what that means. Let's go! That was good timing. This would be a good time to meet up with Dog again. The HECU and Half-Life 1 were tactically savvier than the Combine soldiers. Yeah, the Combine soldiers are a bit stupider. Because they don't have free will. Yeah, the Half-Life 1 guys, they were making plans, they were fleshing you out, they're competing, cooperating with each other. These guys are just dummies.
I can get a better shot if you knock
I
them over,
know,
Gordon.
I know. We've been through this many, many times. Are they coming? Oh, they're coming out of a hole. Oh, the AI was so much dumber in Half-Life 2. Yeah, like their pathfinding's better, but they definitely... I mean, I think they still work pretty well together, but I think because there's more of them and they're in open spaces, they lose track of Gordon easier. Oh my god, I saw the best comic the other day about stealth gaming, where one of the officers goes to the other guy and goes, "I heard footsteps. Did you hear that?" And then like the Splinter Cell guys are on the corner. He's like, "Uh-oh." And then the other soldier goes, "Of course there's footsteps. There's hundreds of us walking around here. Are you high?" And the first soldier says, "Yeah, please don't tell my wife." Getting high at work again, are we? Yeah, it's just so stressful. The other day at work, we found 35 soldiers with snapped necks. Who's doing that? Switch up pretty impressive stealth, especially Chaos Theory. Your second favorite game of all time. Yeah, with that lighting, right? Oh, I love when they attack each other. Great. 6? I'm not going to do any of the DLC. I'll just do episode 2 after this one. And then episode 3 when that comes out. And Portal. I will use the portal. Don't waste bullets on that crap. Grab a car. I'm sprinting. I love the power of throwing this car on. They do such a good job of making it feel like a big heavy car too. Get into horde. Now that it's funny because it got to the hole and it didn't go as far as it probably would have if there was no hole there, which is nice. No one complained if you skipped blue shift, but opposing force is worth a whirl. Hey guys. No, I want to blow up that thing. Yeah. That was a fun little moment. See, little moments like that are really nice. They set the table for you. Whoa.
I'll cover the street while you figure this out.
I'll do the action while you're doing. Lighting wasn't exactly new. Thief did it in '98, but Sound Engine was pretty impressive. Sync your footsteps with the footsteps of the enemy. I didn't know you could do that. That's pretty amazing. yeah, stuff like that where you can be smart about it too. Wow. Yeah, those are one of the exciting times in gaming. There's those times where things sort of shift forward. Pardon? How? Town. Today? What day is it? Thursday? Yeah, we can do that. Going to town. Again. You need to put a weight there, Gordon. But yeah, there's those times when things sort of shift forward and you have like a lot of different styles of gameplay. A lot of new things. And then you've also got sort of, like right now where they're kind of just in a groove of how to make games. And they start pumping them out. Like the PS3, they were just sort of pumping a lot of them out. PS3 era. They knew how to make first-person shooters and that kind of stuff. But then in the PS2 era, I think they were kind of coming up with... Well, it was kind of a mix. There was a mix of like newer styles of gameplay and also refining what they did in the PS1 era. So fun playing with the physics of these set pieces. Yes, I would agree. I need something heavy. Oh. Way to cover that street. What do you have, a smoke break out here? Oh, these are quite heavy. Yeah, that's not very heavy. Am I even trying to get there? It's funny that you like Deus Ex are combining all the imaginable gameplay styles possible for maximum player freedom. And then SC for polishing a single gameplay aspect to perfection. In terms of motion rather than weight. Oh, I see. So we could put something down there so it gets blocked off. Perhaps. An anti-fulcrum. Like, oh, like that maybe? Like gravity gun it? We could put the fulcrum there. Or like put something there maybe? So it kind of gets stopped. That's pretty neat. Man, they don't make puzzles like that anymore. That's freaking amazing. That's actual physics. Wow. That's genius. Does Portal use physics like that, or is it more just about momentum? I mean, I know it uses the physics of momentum and teleporting. Yeah, I like that term, anti-fulcrum.
Nicely done. Let's head upstairs.
Let's go upstairs. You got it. They don't make them like this anymore. No. They really don't. Now, if this game was made in 2018 and was a AAA game, not by Valve, if Ubisoft made it, Alex the whole time would be telling you, oh, maybe you can grab that thing and put it in there. Maybe you can do this. Maybe you can do that. And she would be dressed a lot differently. There she's dressed in sort of like a casual, versatile way. Hey, you dicks. Anything behind me? Come on, go behind me. That looks like one tired head crab. You threw a table at me? What are you, drunk? Hey, why don't you reprogram this ball, Alex? I like that grimace on her face when she does it. Uh-oh. Early 90s Linda Hamilton. Yeah, she was that was some great casting. Buy the fire extinguisher DLC if you don't want to figure out the puzzle. Snipe us. Watch out, don't stand near the window, dummy. Hello.
Gordon, hold
Okay.
on a second. We can't get through here while that sniper's covering the street.
Is it gonna take out the antlines? Oh yeah, look how powerful it is. It takes out antlines. Ow. I can see the sniper. Survival chic. That's not gonna work, is it? Maybe get higher and throw something explosive at it? Or what? Run across? I don't have anything long range. I've got this sweet round table. Yeah. Yeah, she's very Kyle Reese-y. Still thinking of that Monster Energy Ultra. Ding! Go get him, Tiger. Oh.
Blood loss.
Loss. I also detected that. Captain Obvious. Oh no, how far back are we gonna go? Not Jai Courtney's race, really? Ah. What I liked about a Half-Life 2 is that it came at an age when putting attractive girls into cellular games is kind of standard. Yeah. Exactly, yeah. They made her look like somebody who would survive here. She's athletic looking. Just like an athletic build. Has her hair kind of put back in that Kyle Reese style. Solid Snake kind of style. Makes sense. Look at that destructive environment. Wonderful. So if the Antlions fight the Combine, so do the bombs? Do those robo mines? Do they go after these guys because they're aliens? I mean, aren't they kind of part of the Combine? Where do they fit into the hierarchy of the battles? Oh yeah, well there's that what is it? Is it Snake's Revenge? What's the cover of the Metal Gear game? Where it's basically the cover of a Terminator 1 or some other Michael Biehn game. Michael Biehn. Rock, paper, scissors. Well, lately, every morning means till I wake up. Now we rock, paper, scissors for who makes the coffee. She's very good at it psychologically. She beats me. The head crab is a separate entity from the body, so the mines detect that. Cool. Am I shooting this guy? Looks like there's blood coming out. Cool. The xenofauna of Zen are just animals trying to survive, so they attack anyone they perceive as a threat. The Combine weren't originally from Zen, but they took over. Oh, really? Oh. Am I hurting this guy? Might need to get closer. How about through that destructible floor? No. So interesting. So much detail put there. You know, I'd say like for Deus Ex Mankind Divided, which I didn't like the story of. It was a good sandbox. Super Bunny Hop had this great spot where he was messing around in one of the areas, and it's like triggering things and having the security kind of get involved and attack other people. It's pretty good. And the bank was a nice set piece, I thought. No.
Can't get through here while that sniper's covering the street.
I'm sprinting. Is blue good or bad? Can't remember. He's not even really like a person, is he? What was that? That's more based on Snake Plissken. Yeah. Humans versus an opposing force, yet with another force that attacks both. I really like that. Be like Mike. Okay. That thing got taken care of.
Nice toss, Gordon. That sniper almost took my
Yeah. Sure, I did something. Gotcha. You ever played the original Red Faction? It's true destructible environments, even though they're extremely underutilized. The multiplayer is insane. Imagine a bunch of people literally digging holes in the wall and sneak up on each other. Wow. Scenario. Imply that large baby-like creatures you killed in Half-Life 1 was preventing the Combine from fully taking over Zen. Oh, really? Okay. So, wow, interesting. So Zen is sort of like a neutral ground.
Oh, they've got the street fortified up ahead. You run point, okay? I'll cover you from up here till you reach the far end. When the coast is clear, I'll catch up. Okay, looks like I can get that ladder down to you. Let me shoot out the latch.
Yes, I totally know where you were.
I might be a little rusty with this rifle.
Cool.
Nope, guess I'm not.
Oh man, this reminds me of that Last of Us scene where Ellie's sniping. What a game that was. But I could only play it once. You guys come out here and she snipes you. Always the head crabs. They'll always get you. If the right one don't get you, the left one will. First Soldier of Fortune was also great for deathmatch. What I never understood is if it is implied that G-Man used you to clear the Zen dimension so the Combine could invade, but now he wants you to kill the Combine. He is very intricate in his machinations, and his motivations are incredibly complex. Gordon, he will not understand everything. Gordon, you understand your role in all of this. No one knows what G-Man's endgame is. Did you know that G-Man was responsible for ending Half-Life 3's production? He didn't want the truth to come out, Gordon. Gordon, I'm so alone. G-Man is the ultimate troll. What a snipe. It's fun to be so underpowered against something and then have your person take it over. Come on, lady. Oh, yes. Give her a clear shot. Just a bored god playing with people. That's pretty neat. Alright, it's all clear. You're all clear, kid. Let's blow these guys so we can go home. Why does she always come from this area? He sounds like a Tuscan Raider, eh? Yeah? Look, I can snipe you too. The weapon wheel. A weapon of the console generation. Gordon. This is feeling more like Half-Life. The quiet to loud moments. It's like a Pixie song or a Nirvana song. Quiet, loud, quiet, loud, quiet, loud. Bit of tension. Refueling. Approaching the problem from a different angle. Now she's got a machine gun too. Every weapon she has is like a submachine gun as well. Push the car, Gordon. The ones need to fill the hole. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, that wasn't Alex at all. That was bad guys. Or girls. How far back, how far back, how far back? Oh. This has been really fun. Try using your gravity gun quick switch key. Yes. Probably hard to say what an interdimensional entity would be thinking in the first place. Oh my god, I'm way back here. Son of a bitch. Oh yeah, you guys are gonna wake up now? All I gotta worry about is the head crabs. And maybe that thing. That thing's pretty fast. There's the head crab. Nope, it's balloon off. Maybe this guy might make a run for it. I have one shot left in here. What a sleep. Oh, this time you've managed to run the cabaret club. Sing karaoke with Haruka. Beat a boss in Dark Souls 2. Go to the shop. And here we are, half-lifing. Well, you should have seen all the things we got through, man. Physics puzzles, set pieces, action, sniping. It's been unbelievably good. Here's game 3 for you. The G-Man is Gaster. Undertale 2 is Half-Life 3. One shot at a time for you. You don't deserve a fast death, you poisonous bastard. Uh-oh. It's picking up the box. How many times? Is it still alive? Did I blow up all the good stuff? Yeah, glad to hear. I'm liking this, even if Lena doesn't care for it too much. Always thought of being a god or a demon to be kind of like being the Shinigami in Death Note. Just sitting around, bored to death. Probably. That's why there's so many crazy things in the world. Boredom. On the hands of the creator. Like a dog trying to imagine what we're thinking? Yes. All of that is plot from a human's perspective. Like what a dog would have to think. I got you. Just nice to hang around and chat. Well, that's all I can ask for. All I can hope for in this environment. Get him. Alex. Nice one, Alex. Did you ever know that you're mine? Smash. Quick save. Thank you very much for that, Etunimi. Last time when I was here just sipping away. She always sweeps from the right. That guy and his grenade. He's so proud of his grenade. I have a grenade. Nice one, Alex. That was awesome. Is the dog wrong, though? In the end, we're all just animals that have the ability to overthink anything. In the end, most of the conflict in the world comes from human interaction. Yeah. But if you ever watch, nature documentaries, Animals are just constantly ripping each other apart. Whenever they can. You know, wasps are eating the bees, and the ants are attacking the other ants, and sharks are trying to eat turtles. And, friggin' jaguars are eating crocodiles. Animals are running for their lives. There's a lot of conflict going on out there in the animal kingdom. The dog cannot ascertain whether it's correct or not. It's pure conjecture where you can't verify the answer. That's true. Playing episode 1, Zgopnik. What's a pag chomp? Count Magnus Lee in first Vampire Hunter D movie, 1985, even mentions exactly like that. He describes it as boredom. Everlasting and tedious boredom. Christopher Lee? He used to play a lot of those guys. That's what I like that they did in Lord of the Rings and Star Wars, is they got those guys, who used to play all the old horror movie ones to be wizards and such. And actually, that's what they did in the original Star Wars, like with Peter Cushing. He was, the guy who played Grand Moff Tarkin. He used to be in a lot of, like, old vampire movies and stuff. All the English guys on the Imperial side were old British stage actors. Extremely well renowned. They don't use those types in movies as much anymore, you know? You don't even really see in movies like a mix of young and old. You don't see like the old Robert Redford and the new young kid. It's just young. Like people, and they tend to cast people that look as young as possible. They want that fresh-faced look. Like almost disgusting. Who is this person shooting at me? Oh, there he is. Hello. Oh, he's got a special gun. I have a gun, I guess. What the fuck? Hammer Films? To say we can't try. Animals fight for survival. They need to conserve resources. It's not a higher purpose or some personal grudge. But are humans not doing the same thing? Fighting for land and resources? Oil, security, water, electricity? As a fellow member of the robot species. Interesting. You can only write from our perspective as humans. Yeah. That's the interesting part, though, is trying to speculate and think about how that could be different. Yes. Alright, this guy up there. I'm going to throw a grenade in your face. Are you ready for a grenade? Or if I can bank it off there, right there. That'll be good. Ah, gravity gun. That didn't work. Maybe something else I can throw at him? Ah, there we go. Alex. That's what the game wanted all along. Corrugated tin shacks full up with kids. Yeah, Alex. Snipey diping. Oh, they even opened that up. It's the middle of the road. Bum 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 doo doo doo. 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 Bum bum bum. Little road. 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 Bum bum. It's a good song. When you own a big chunk of the blood, third world babies just come with a scenery. Kinda tired. Can't make any elaborate philosophical theories in this spot. Man, it's just a giant think tank. I think the best thing to do is just try to get perspective and realize like so much of the things that we worry about and stress about are just Or just these things that we've sort of created and come up with and given more energy to than sometimes they often deserve, right? And just realize what life is really about. Just trying to have a good time, I guess, before we die. I guess I'm supposed to be running through here. Like this. And then what? Come up here and let Alex through? I only have 10 health. Oh. Look, they left all these med packs. Good thing they didn't use them. I would have been screwed. No, now, get on the road. Middle of the road. Ow!
I can get a better shot. I can knock him over, Gordon.
Okay, well, when I say having a good time, yeah, I was just thinking that too, Horky. This feels so much like Half-Life 2. Just sort of rearranging the deck chairs a bit. Oh, when I mean by having a good time, I don't mean necessarily just like doing vices or things that are like if ignoring the suffering is a problem for you, then go around and do as much good to help the suffering. If that makes you feel good, whatever helps you enjoy your life experience.
Looks like the reactor's back on track
In a long-term way.
That transmission's going out after all.
I think she said ho, not whoa.
I'd like to find another way around these buildings, but we really don't have time. Okay, let's get in. Come on.
Ho! Just awoke to an interesting, deep discussion from out of a life and death. So many great bands from Canada. The Pretenders are Canadian? Oh my gosh. Wow. Arcade Fire. The Magyars. Yeah, and I think of it in a long-term way, so almost like a nihilism thing, but long-term nihilism. I mean, sitting around eating cake feels good. Short-term, but long-term is not going to feel good at all. So really whatever makes you enjoy life in a long-term way before you die, whether that's having kids, whether that's creating music, whether that's enjoying deep philosophical discussions, whether that's climbing mountains or whatever. That's good to alleviate suffering even if we don't feel like it. Absolutely. Doesn't make me feel anything. What I'm saying is that the generally diverse societies only see and feel what we want to feel and ignore everyone that's not happy. Well, you know, you can spend a lot of your time just sort of thinking about everything that is bad, and that doesn't necessarily do you any good. Right? I mean, but like, it's easy to just kind of focus on, wow, she looks great there. No, she didn't look so good in the dark sewers with her black eyes like a doll's eyes. Like a shark's eyes.
Hey, thanks.
Are you guys just gonna keep coming out of some kind of antlion hole? There's a fine line between obsession and ignorance. The Pretenders are British American, but that's basically Canada. Oh, I said. In the middle of the road. Oh. So you were saying to help your own suffering is to help others and enjoying our world? Yeah, I mean, I think helping people is a good way to feel good. It's why people like being parents. It's like why people like having pets, doing charity work, that kind of thing. You can get a lot of enjoyment out of helping people. You really can. So in that sense, like if Leonardo's saying people just ignore the suffering of others, I'm saying you don't need to dwell on it all the time. I mean, you could just sit down and write a list of like all the things you're worried about in the world. But eventually you need to start moving forward, you know? Like, holy shit. You know, and how much, you can't do a lot of good if you're just dwelling on things. But you also don't want to completely just ignore the suffering of others, which some people do as well. I mean, all you have to do is go find a trailer for some game people really like. And look at the comments of people complaining about something. And you think, that's not It's not as important as you are making that scene, you know? Which accidentally is kind of the main theme of that We Happy Few. Man, that game seemed so confusing as to what it was all about. I think people just assumed, oh, it's like BioShock. It's going to be great. And then it wasn't. But it looked interesting. So I've been feeling really lost lately and really thinking about my own mortality, having a hard time finding joy in things. Well, maybe it's time you have a kid. That seems to fix people that are feeling like that. I think after a while, people get to a point where they think, what else is there that I can do in this world? And then having a child becomes this other thing they can contribute to. And I think instinctually, we probably feel a need to pass on a legacy of some kind. I know my parents are getting older and they continually talk about passing on a legacy. And that's extremely important to them because they're coming to grips with their mortality. They start talking a lot about like wills and this is what you do when we die. And you're going to have this and you can do all these things with it. Because it's a way to feel like you are better than your own mortality. To accept that you will die, but that you will have an impact beyond your death. Feeling lost, not crazy. Well, it's kind of, I see a lot of people, and they kind of have kids when they've done, like, have they done all the traveling they want to do? Have they done all the schooling they want to do? Have they done most of the work they want to do? And then they tend to just have a kid. So sometimes people, you know, they might have a kid early, but really, holy shit, they weren't really going to go anywhere else, you know? That was it. They were ready for that phase. Toss those medkits down there. Why didn't you toss those medkits down there? Oh, there's plenty of medkits where that came from, man. So many medkits in this game. I'm not playing on the hardest difficulty, dude. They don't make it too hard. I don't want to blow that thing up in my face. Ah, what the hell was that? I think I got killed by the car. My girlfriend always suggests being in the woods will fix everything. In a way, it really can. Sometimes just staring from a mountain or staring into the ocean or staring into the stars, you realize how insignificant you are and all the little things that you were thinking about that were problems are really nothing. On hard, you need all the medkits. This one, they toss them out a lot. As my dad said, I didn't come here to be afraid. I came here to party. Did your dad really say that, or is that from a movie? You can't ignore everything and just have a good time. You need to do stuff you don't necessarily like to be able to do stuff you like. A Hallmark card? That will not make you feel better. How far back are we, lady? Toss the medkits down. Toss them down. Toss them down. There is a fine line. Alright. Sounds like Roddy Piper and They Live? Is that what that's called? I'm throwing a box at it. Is this a thing that can die? Jesus Lord. I don't know if this thing can die. Whoa. This might just be a runaway situation. Huh? Oh, it's dead. Nice one. I think Alex finished it off. That's exactly what I always said. We were never meant to evolve to the point where we start living in such large quantities. If we stayed packs, the world would be a better place. You know, I was thinking about that the other day, about just, like, money in general. How does money work? Why do we need money? That kind of thing. So if you were just living... Oh, these fucking antlers are so annoying. Yeah, countries are... It's hard to have rules and laws for such a wide range, you know? Without giving... I think if you gave more power to the individual states, It'd be easier. Like, what do people in California have in common with Carolina, you know? Long Island and Florida. They're so different from each other. A group of 12. The whole leaving my legacy stuff seems so arbitrary because looking at the bigger picture, nothing you do will pass on that legacy to a big enough crowd unless you're a famous celebrity. And even then, the memory and the legacy won't last forever. Time eats away. Yeah, but when you have a child or something, you don't really care about your legacy with other people. You just care about your own child, right? That's all you care about. There's a friggin' hole. There's a lot of parts about and our instincts and our DNA that are there's a part in our brain that makes us very similar to bugs, where we act instinctually. Things we get jealous about. Things that we do that take up a lot of energy. But you mix that with the human ability to rationally think, and that's when it gets complicated. You know? Like the whole great filter concept for life. What's a great filter? 2 packs people fight each other doesn't really impact anything in the grand scheme, but when 2 countries have a war. That's true. Very true. It becomes too big. Breaking point for intelligent creatures like us. In a cashless society, the very nature of work would be even more brutal. This is a cool part of the game. Oof. This is a nice change of pace for the music. Shooty shooty, big gun, floaty thing. Yeah. Well, there's a lot of interesting mechanics behind this game about what it is to be free and live and that kind of thing. I mean, you even have the idea that that one evil doctor, Breen, is like, well, he wants the human race to survive, and we can join with the Combine, and we can become even greater than we were before, you know? And I see where he's coming from. What the fuck? I said if humans like cells that turned into cancer, because from the Earth's perspective, nothing we do really benefits anything other than us. Oh yeah, we're definitely, yeah, we're like a virus in the world. We are not helping. Insects don't bother with jealousy. What I'm talking about with jealousy, also from the planet's perspective, insects do mostly good for the world. True. Very true. Remember seeing someone say, a person is smart, people are stupid. Oh man. Once you get in like even a group of like 10 people and you're wandering a city trying to like find a place to eat, you start making really dumb decisions. Because I don't understand what people want at all. I always assume the majority of people are not going to like the things I like, so I find it hard to make decisions for a majority of people. So different, you know? Always more paraphrasing Agent Smith. Who's Agent Smith? Oh, is that from The Matrix? Well, I mean, I don't think they created that. But, it's very true. That's an old adage people have thought for quite a while. Humans are a parasite, a cancer, a virus. True definition of freedom, is it being able to do anything as an individual, or is it unifying everyone and breaking past our individual boundaries by forming a big entity? Both are equally impossible. You ever have the thoughts of that you weren't supposed to have an impact on the world, and that you were supposed to have an elongated time to figure it out, turn it back around and have an epiphany? Yeah, I think that's a big one, because especially for people in like a creative people in a creative field, up until you're about 24, you think it's just a matter of time before I make it and make something really amazing and just become what the Beatles were at my age, that kind of thing. And then as you get older, you start realizing maybe you're not going to have that impact anymore, because that's a very rare thing. And you just have to be happy with kind of what you have and what you can do.
Oh man, another powered lock.
Oh man. Dunkin' the Munkin'. A big cheer. Most intense conversation I've seen on a stream in a while. Yeah. Well, I was thinking the other day about like just money in general. And Alex, say you just had your family. Shut up, Alex. And stable blue collar job. Actually, well, that's interesting. Where I saw Dave Chappelle was talking to his dad about going into comedy. You know, his dad's like, "Oh, that's a." Fuck.
Oh, back so soon?
That was funny. And that, do I need to make a platform there? That was cool. Totally wasn't expecting that. Anyways, he told his dad he wanted to get into comedy. His dad said, "Oh, it's a tough road to hoe," and blah 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 and all this stuff. And Dave said, "Well, you know, you're a school teacher, and if I could make a school teacher salary doing comedy, I'd be very, very happy." And his dad said, "All right, well, that's as long as you can stick to that." Oh my God, fucking Christ! I blew up everything. Well, so if America's the land of the free and considered the most free out there, the one country with the most regulation on individual growth, I would say UK probably has that. In terms of first world countries that I know about. The UK, to me, has always felt like there was more of a ceiling on what you can do as a person. Whereas, I mean, like, the amount a CEO can make over the average person, or a celebrity can make over the average person in North America. People in the top of the field is such a drastic divide. So, as compared to the UK, is a bit closer together. And I think there's even more of a thought in the UK of like, well, you're born into a certain class system, that's all you're going to be. Especially with accents. You have an accent of a person that is going to have a blue-collar job for the rest of their life and isn't going to go to... I mean, they even have like accents for the different university regions. So if people go to Oxford, they get an Oxford accent. How pretentious is that? Like a Cambridge accent. That's so irritating. I remember working at... I was doing tech support and I was helping somebody. And the lady said... she's a doctor. She's like, "I would prefer if you called me doctor." I said, I'm not going to call you that. She goes, "Oh, but I went to med school. I need to be called a doctor." She didn't say she needed to. She said that would be the polite thing to do. I said, "All right, well, you could, how do you know I'm not a doctor? I don't have a doctorate in computer science. So you could call me that." I'm like, "Or actually, how about you call me master? I want to be called master." I'm like, "As soon as you start calling me master, I'll call you doctor. We'll play this little game." And I just called her ma'am, or her last name, or whatever she wanted, but not doctor. No way. I'm on the ground. Oh, crap. This is where we died last time. You need to think about it, Gordon. Oh, this is hilarious. This looks like a Mario Maker level. We choose to be slaves to the system. Well, yeah, but it's also... I mean, I think sometimes people... They have... Say you had like a minimum wage job. And it gave you a minimum wage job with like benefits. You know? And you could live in an apartment. And that apartment had running water and heat. And you could afford a few things, you know? A lot of people would think, "Oh, I'm stuck in this dead-end job." But there's a lot of people around the world that are maybe from a third world country, and they would think, "Oh my God, what if we could live in first world country and have that job with those benefits and running water in your tap, and you could have as long of a shower as you wanted, and you had enough money to go see movies," all that kind of stuff, you know? What's the deal here? Run and jump? Oh God, elevator moving. Whoa! What a set piece this is. Guess I need to get out of here. How do I get out of here? gonna drown. This is awesome. Event, below the vent, Gordon. Gordon. Or no, am I dead? Why can't I go up? Am I going up? You're going to die, Gordon. Sacrifice benefits for a livable wage. Well, you say that when you're younger. I mean, you need both in the end. Or a really good wage. But I mean, I've been in the arts, and not having a dental plan really sucks. Problem is with that way of thinking is it lowers the bar. Yeah. Well, I guess that, I mean, the main thing in society is that the problem is that if a large corporation in a capitalist society is rewarded by making more and more money, they will just be incentivized to keep moving up and up and up. And I think that they now have so much power that the government cannot control them anymore. There was some American politician that was really speaking out about that. A senator or something was saying that the corporations have become too powerful and they're too interwoven with the success of the government and the country. I'm in my late 30s and the most money I've ever made was $12.50 an hour, and that was when I was 21, and I have a college degree. Yes. So as factories and technology came out, you know, people weren't able to, you know, you should have been able to produce the same amount, but actually have people not have to be working. All you've done is just raise how much a corporation can profit off of people, and people are working more than ever. Well, maybe not more than ever. I'm sure at some times everyone was working in like a mine 12 hours a day. The cost of living skyrocketing every year, stagnant wages will eventually mean no one will be able to afford anything anymore. No. We'll all eventually just work for Amazon and Walmart. Because of the convenience of it. And because they'll just drive out anyone trying to own an individual business. I mean, and they're making it very difficult on smaller groups of people, or, you know, like a mom and pop situation, to own anything large or have anything large. We'll get paid in Amazon coins that can be spent in the Amazon store. Your Amazon rations have arrived. Czech Republic, despite being mostly ignored, is one of the more free countries out there, considering you can make a living doing basically anything. Most employers don't even require citizenship, you just need experience. That's pretty damn interesting. We're so privileged in North America, but it's really irrelevant to how much we can enjoy our lives or how far we will go in the grand universe. There's no way we will all be the best. In fact, most of us will be the lesser. That's true. Well, if you try to compare yourself to, like, I mean, like for music or streaming or whatever, I mean, if you are thinking about trying to be the best in that situation, you will not be able to. But can you make a feasible living from it? Can you get what you need at the end of the day? I mean, you really just have to kind of like look at everything you're doing and wonder, what is the point of it? And is that working for me? Define privilege. I don't know. Having an advantage, I would say. And I don't think Ink is saying that in a way of like, oh, he's trying to feel guilty for having a privilege. He's more just saying that even in a place that has some benefits of, say, compared to living in, I don't know, a place that's war-torn and the government is corrupt or whatever. Quick save, thank you. It's still easy to, yeah, it all comes down to, do you enjoy your life or not? There's a med kit. Maybe I need to go into the water. Maybe I need to climb this thing up higher. You'll help me. Have you ever wondered why so many classic games that have major flaws yet were somehow officially published come out of Slavic countries? Yeah, I guess they have less regulations on it? I don't think we can get out of here. this way. Or am I supposed to go up into there again? Over to there. Or probably down here into the water. Oh, you. Are you gonna help me get up to a higher spot? I want the crowbar. Where's my crowbar? Just try to barnacle. The turd world is the way it is because of their corrupt, oppressive governments. Yeah, that helps. Well, that contributes. Also, lack of resources as well. Even though we have access to so many things to make us the best, it's really irrelevant to the rate of your success. Yeah. But I would say, if you put the same amount of effort in a place where you had more advantages compared to the same amount of effort in a place where you really didn't, you're going to accomplish, relatively speaking, more in that place with more advantages. Would you not? But in the end, does that give you what you need and be happy? I mean, it's not like we're just going to be happy all the time either. Like, it's more about having some freedom of choice and... Oh, crap. And, just experience of life. Not going to be happy all the time. That's human condition. The third world doesn't lack resources. They're just not utilizing them.
There you are. I thought you might have forgotten about me.
Well, some are basically just large deserts that don't have that. I mean, if you look at a place like LA, LA works because it's in a country, in a state that helps it and trades with it. What do they produce there? What's their export? Movies? They don't have any water. Some people are happy to have $1. Some find happiness in just waking up. Bonjour, good day, Mom. One of my friends makes a living just stop performing gigs in my city. The funniest thing is that he usually does part-time work in the place he performs at. Yeah, sometimes I'm playing Smog. That's their export. Rocks make me happy. There you go. That's where they get that saying, smart as rocks, right? You know, the other day I was playing some music in like Ski Hill for a big buffet. And I thought, I guess for some like really genuine original musical artists, they would probably think, oh, I wouldn't want this to be my thing. That's almost like an insult if you said like, oh, did you hear about that one-hit wonder guy? Yeah. Now he plays buffets for families, and there's like kids around and screaming and stuff, and I thought, yeah, I guess this isn't super artistically fulfilling in a way. Although I enjoy the way that I perform the songs. But then I look around and I see all the waiters hustling and working hard, and the girl stuck behind the counter for 8 hours, you know. And I think, yeah, this is great. I love having that perspective of seeing other people work. This isn't as ideal as playing only my songs and getting a lot of money for that, but this is still a pretty damn great way to make a decent amount of money for the day, you know. All right, Inky. Inky's gonna tackle the day. Another 2 hours of sleep. Oh my gosh, buddy. I really hope you can get that sleep thing figured out.
Uh-oh. Here we go again.
With what? She runs for cover by another flammable barrel. Sorry, Alex. I think you got a bit of explosive barrel stuck on you there. Being an artist isn't necessarily about producing hits one after another. It's about being consistent and having fun with it. Yeah. I mean, I feel like I have a decent mix of... for money, I play a lot of covers, and I try to do it in an artistic way. In a slightly original way that's still... Or sometimes I play just the song exactly how it is, how it was. And I find enjoyable about that. And then I'm also able to write music when I want, and I can play games in the morning, so it's... I feel pretty fulfilled in my life. I feel pretty happy. I would like to make more money. There's a... I don't even need to be rich. It's more like just having enough money for emergencies. Nice. Crossbow! You know, just that's all I really want. Just enough money to have a decent life. Eat some decent food. Be able to do some decent things. Sometimes some great things. And if a problem comes up that's going to threaten me, you know, like health-wise or whatever, be able to afford to fix that. You know? If you live in a place that needs a car, doesn't have to be a great car, but it'd be nice to be able to afford to just do things to the car to make it runnable, you know what I mean? That kind of stuff. Making your way. Let's not be like the Combine here. Do we go out through here now? Sometimes you wanna go. Well, we unhooked that. I don't know if that's doing any good. Never considered being rich a necessity. My goal is to make enough money to make me happy. I don't want to spend my entire life working my ass off. Die of a heart attack. And have your children. Yeah. And then the thing is, if you... There's so many examples of people that are given too easy of a start as kids. And, you know, it almost works as a negative to them. So much of life is the satisfaction of working for something. Because I think... and instinctually, when we lived in tribes, so much of your worth made you feel good. And if you wanted to be part of the tribe, we probably evolved to feel pride in offering something to your group. So that's why if you sit around all day, you feel like garbage usually, right? And then when you make a lot of money or you provide something for people, make them a nice meal, whatever, then you know, you feel good. Even if you work a shitty job, but you'd oh yeah, ink, that absolutely, that's not sustainable. It can't be sustainable. That seems I'm a bit scared to hear numbers like that for you. Very scared to hear numbers like that for you. I don't know which way to go. This way? Yes. For a cause. But I'm saying... Are they on our side or are there those bad guys? Yeah. Even if you worked a really crappy job, I mean, after you worked 8 hours, you have a sense of satisfaction and accomplishment. It feels good. That's the hard part, is I can't correct the sleep and I can't stop the work. Oh, crap. But they have fun. Looks like these guys are aiming the other way. 10-hour shift Monday through Thursday. Right, you just kind of get it over. Having a 4-day weekend is very, very, very nice. 2-day, you just have enough time to get things kind of started. You know? 3 days, you can actually go somewhere, do something. And sacrificing that extra 2 hours per day doesn't always make a huge difference. I did, yeah, I used to do 4-day weeks. I loved it. And actually I found, even still doing 8 hours, making less money, I was in a different tax bracket, so I made, by sacrificing a day, I think it's it's like another like $40 or $50 less or something. But I had an entire day off more. Now I tend to just kind of work a little bit each day on something. I very rarely have an entire day off. But I also enjoy so much more of what I do. So that's a sacrifice. Of course, you want to take the girlfriend out, work a little extra, take her somewhere decent, but not to the point where you don't have time for anything else. Yeah, exactly. My dad's hurry over here. Whenever holidays come around, it feels so strange because I'm working 7 days a week for so long. Well, I mean, it's anyone. Yeah, you're experiencing signs of withdrawal.
Everyone should clear out of the city.
The Combine's not making it easy. We're trying to get enough people together to force our way through to the train station. People are meeting up in a safe house nearby.
Can you take us there?
You bet. Let's go. This way.
Even if you don't have to work, you should still give yourself a project or something to do every day. Oh yeah, you'll feel pretty good if you wake up and chop some wood, or it's amazing how much better I felt sometimes if I just go out and take a walk out in nature. Or I'm lucky we live in a spot where there's a good I'd say it's withdrawal. Your body's used to getting that thing accomplished. Also, if you're working on something, you don't have to think too much about what's going on in your mind. You can focus on the work. It becomes a distraction, and it's fulfilling to accomplish things. But it's, I mean, I sometimes struggle too. If you end up, sometimes those like family get-togethers where it's a lot of sitting around. You're just sitting and sitting and sitting and eating and drinking some stuff, and you just feel full and you feel tired, and
Hey, it's me. Open the door.
it's gonna be Vortigaunt.
What's the password?
I'm not even gonna tell you to shut up.
Come on in.
Previously, certain protein chains important to the process of embryonic development were selectively prevented from forming.
Your client's
This
daughter,
is
right?
no longer the case. For those so inclined, now would be an excellent time for procreation, which is to say, in layman's terms, you
Dr.
should give
Kleiner
serious
really telling
consideration
everyone
to
to
doing your part for the revival of the
get busy?
species. We must make the most of the time we have, as it is by no means certain how much time we have secured ourselves before the Combine attempt to restore their dominion, as they certainly shall. Since this is, in fact, the first opportunity we have had to speak openly of the baleful influence of the Combine, there is much ground to cover. And in fact, I hope to institute a series of useful bulletins in the days ahead. However, for now we will have to content ourselves with some relatively meager exposition. The destabilization of the City 17 reactor has had repercussions that were not entirely unexpected. Although we hardly dared speak this hope ahead of time, the destructive pulse forced a damper on the entire
Where are we in the game?
network of linked Citadel reactors. Thus, for the time being, I believe that all Combine portals have failed completely, as well as all communications systems based on
Urban flight? Direct intervention, okay.
that technology. In short, the Combine are completely cut off. Combine forces currently stationed on Earth are now isolated units, stranded. However, this is most likely a temporary state of affairs. As we once learned to our dismay, even the relatively tiny fracture at Black Mesa gave our enemies an opening which they were able to force ever wider as they poured through in greater and greater numbers. In addition to the completely xenotheric species, there are many modified post-human allies still remaining on Earth who will be doing their utmost to re-establish lines of communication and supply with the
You hear that,
larger
Gordon?
forces. Even so, there is greater reason for hope now than at any time in the past decade. We have made, in secret, several technological advances which we will do our
Pretty good
best
ratio.
to deploy in advance of the Combine's return. We continue to diligently assemble and train a new generation.
Still got it.
You're right. We don't have time to watch TV.
Maybe stop here. Holy crap, it's been 2 hours and 23 minutes. Yeah, we're going to stop here. I'm going to head out. Thanks so much, everybody. Had an amazing time. Great conversations. Ed, hope you can figure out the sleep thing. Anytime you want to talk about it, give me a call, buddy. I protested my girlfriend and family from going to the beach because it meant isolating me away from work. Plus, an interesting turnoff was the fact that being under the sun on beach made me too relaxed and lazy. Well, but you'd have to agree that there's some balance of being at a beach and relaxing. Killed your productivity. Yeah. All right, but think about this. Ink. My friend. Think about this.
When this is all over,
Imagine if you had your productivity over your whole life, right? So, how much more would you get done if you lived a long time, taking a day or two off each week, compared to if you went at your current pace and perhaps had an early death because you never relaxed? You only, you worked 7 days a week until you were like 40, as opposed to if you got to live to like 70 or 80, you'd get a lot more done. So I think of putting your health as a high priority, as a way of having long-term productivity. Now I'm gonna go put some clothes on since I'm wearing a bathrobe and pajama pants. At 12 o'clock in the afternoon. I've had my fun. Time to take Stella to town. Maybe go take these dogs out for a little walkie walk. Maybe write a song. Maybe apply to some places to play some music. Coming up on the channel, we're going to be adding Metroid Prime or Chrono Trigger. I don't know which one first. And we need to get through Deus Ex. Deus Ex will be tomorrow. For Denton Man. And then maybe Saturday we'll try one of the GameCube ones. Like Metroid Prime or Chrono Trigger. I think that'll be fun. I feel like I bought an audiobook written just for me. Ink, I need you to self-actualize. Alright. The puppies need to be brought outside. They're going crazy. And you can't have a puppy without putting in a bit of work. You want to enjoy that sweet puppy love. Bye, everybody. Have a great one. This has been an extremely fulfilling stream for me. And I appreciate it. As Mark Anthony said to Will Smith, this wasn't lost on me, man. One love, I mean that. This moment. This was fun. Goodbye in 3, 2, 1, slab.